I think this year I'm going to try and put dahlia tubers here. I do have some sedum here, which I think is pretty, but if it ends up being a problem, I may have to battle it. I don't know. This is where, oh, there's a tiny leaf here. Red sorrel or bloody dock was, and it's seeded right here, so even though I mess this all up, I might get some of those. It's another plant that I don't really use, but I think it's pretty. Last year I had calendula here, and I suspect a lot of it seeded, but I'm gonna plant my pink surprise calendula there. I sowed some carrots in here and other root crops, but I'll come back to that. Let's see. This is a tiny lavender sprig. I started some more, but it's still there. This is lemon balm, and that's oregano. These look like green onions, I think. I don't know. Sage. I sprinkled plenty of this hummingbird mint here. I really liked the smell of it last year, but I started some more indoors. This, I think, is sweet alyssum, but it could be a weed. I've got a mess because I'm working on this right here. I pulled up the bulbs and kale that was planted everywhere, and I don't know if I'm gonna put it back or not. Literally, like, let's see if I can find it again right here. Just kale popping up out here, because this is where I, in here, this is where I, like, try to save the seeds. I did the seed saving, and there's just kale plants popping up everywhere. These two bunches in the middle right here are my asparagus. I'm about 80% sure. I dug them up and replanted them. The roots got messed up, so we'll have to wait and see. This is just a mess right now. This is where my birdhouse gourd was last year, which I managed to get one and cured it over the year. This is a strawberry plant, and the only reason I know that it's not a weed, because I tried to plant strawberries before over there, and I couldn't tell them apart from the strawberry weed, is because I've got the strawberry thing here, and this is actually where I bought it from Walmart for $3.24 or something. Little roots. So I'm gonna refill these two, but probably not refill this one with more soil. I took some dirt from here because this is really poor soil, and I plan on trying to do some melons back here, so I'm actually going to fence this in. So I want to top it off with some better soil, so I took some of the poor soil to put in the bottom of those, and I'm just going to rake this out even eventually. I had these as my garden bed. I think what I'm going to do is take some of these stones and do a second tier in the middle of this after I top it off. I dug these up and repotted them, which caused me to break off their roots, so because they had rooted through the planter. So we'll see how that does. See, I thought this was a peach, but apparently it's a plum. Okay. Everything's a mess right now. So these are beets. first barrel is beets. The second barrel is Denver's half long. Purple top wonder, that's a turnip. Scarlet Nantes. I just got these for 25 cents from the Dollar Tree. I've failed at root crops so much, but these are usually my pepper barrels. Even though I topped them up with soil, I'm hoping that the nutrients in it has been used enough that I'll get more of a root and less leafy top. Radish, which this barrel, all these things take about 80 days. We have about 60 days to the last frost date. When I will be using these. Instead of peppers this year, I'm going to be growing 1 eggplant in each of them. Usually I do 3 pepper plants in each. And basil, so I'm trying to like give these a year to kind of rest from peppers. Even though eggplant's in the same family, it's going to be a lot less taxing to have 1 plant than 3. And these Miracle-Gro soils I got for $1 last year, way after the season. So they've been in the garage all winter, so they're really dry. But we have a few days of rain, so I think it'll be fine. But yeah, so that one was radish, and then this one is red cord chantany. And then this is old seed, so I don't even know if these will germinate. I got these in trade. This half is rainbow carrot mix. And then this half, oh yeah, I hope these ones germinate. I might even, if they do, I might save seed because these are the Parisian market carrot, which apparently there's still seeds in here, so I need to get those out. But yeah, so we'll see if I actually get any carrots this way or any other root crops that are not bitter.